And I've experienced the ups and downs of underpricing myself, feeling like I was overpricing myself, waffling on, I charge this one week and charge that next week. And I really struggled with the visibility piece, with, really not feeling comfortable putting myself out there, speaking about my gift, speaking the language that my clients are attracted to. And those things were really getting in my way, especially the pricing piece. That was a huge one for me, because being newer in my business, or what I felt to be newer, I was in corporate America for years. So I have tons of experience coaching, tons of experience managing and kind of being out in the world and running businesses. But when it came to my own business, I just couldn't get it together. Like I couldn't connect the dots of what I was doing wrong, what I was doing right. And like I said, I kept waffling on my prices.
You've made lots of transitional strides. You pushed your business. There are some changes that you've made. Let's transition into the changes you made and why you made them and what happened because of that, because you are not the same woman that you were 30 days ago or 2 months ago. I mean, your metamorphose has been like extremely rapid.
Huge. Yeah. Huge. Yeah. So, we're going to sing a little bit, right? A huge thing for me was settling into me, settling into my authentic self. I'm settling into doing this healing work and along with the coaching work. And for a long time, I'm going to tell you, I just couldn't figure out how to incorporate the coaching with the healing. For me, there was a huge disconnect. Like I felt like they were separate and I couldn't figure out how to intertwine them. But now I know how to intertwine them. I know how they work together. And I feel really comfortable speaking about that too. So I'm not just a coach or just a healer. I'm both. And that was a huge turning point for me, and getting out of my funk, right? Remember, I was in that funk so bad. I was so down, so low, considering giving up my business. Like I told my husband, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I was so great in the corporate world. I moved myself way up in management, had the big office, was making a ton of money. And then here I am as an entrepreneur, and I can't even make, $500 a month. And I felt like a failure. And one person saw that and called me out on it. And one person, that was you, said, you're better than this. Why are you stuck in this place? What's going on for you? And that was a huge turning point for me. And the difference that I've seen in my own self is my mindset is great. Like this morning, just now before I talked, I just had set 4 client appointments in the half an hour before I talked to you. Yeah, because people are just calling me because they're hearing about me. They're working with me. And with all of that, what else has gone up? My bank account. My income quadrupled from 1 month to the next in a 30-day time. How you're talking about my transformation in a 30-day period is my mindset, my bank account, my relationship, also my relationships, because I'm a happier person.
So what all of this is leading into, and some of you may have already kind of picked up on that, Michelle and I work together, and she's in the academy. And so what I'm really, really wanting you guys to hone in on is what is happening. What is the transformation? She's like, but my money and what I've made per month has still quadrupled. So paying attention to the fact that it is possible to have quantum leaps in your business. You came into the academy right before we had a training call and right before we had a mastermind call. And because that training call was about packaging and presenting your products, you were like, oh, wait a minute, I have systems. I have this stuff in place. So some of you guys may have been in business for a while. You have a lot of things in place, but you're still having a glitch with communicating what it is that you're doing. If you don't mind, kind of talk about your experience. What are you doing? What are you learning? How do you feel about being in the academy?
I just hit 30 days. In the academy now, what I love the most is the camaraderie. I love that I can jump on a live with a question and you jump on with me and give me real-time answers, real-time help and coaching, and make me think and see things a way that I hadn't considered, that I'm like, oh, aha, that makes so much sense. And, just even having a space where I can go and ask questions and, hey, can you look at this for me? Hey, what do you think of this for me? Hey, I'm considering doing this in my business. What does everyone think? And everyone is so honest too. Yeah, and even if I'm having a great day, I can share. If I'm having a not great so great day, I can get in there and share and get some assistance and guidance. It's been amazing.
Can you talk to them about how you feel about the mastermind call so they can understand and get the gist of what that is?
Yeah, I think that was what I joined one day and the mastermind was the next day or like within 24 hours time. And I went in there and I'll tell you, I've never worked with someone who is as honest as you and who asks the really targeted deep questions. And I was like, oh, wow, this is like so amazing, because, and all the women were sharing, what was going on in their business at that moment and what they really needed help with. And your coaching, and I took so many notes. I was like, oh my gosh. And you even allowed me to say, okay, what's going on? What's happening in your business? And so, we each get opportunity to bring something to that mastermind, something that we're struggling with and something that we need some guidance on, or, a program we want to put out, or maybe a launch that didn't go so well. And what can we do next time? And I really love that because you can join a lot of big coaching groups and there's thousands of people in there and you're just like another number in there. You post something that you're struggling with and nobody answers you. The coach never addresses you, but that's not how it is, because this is a real group where we're getting real support every single day on our journey. And the goal is for us all to be massively successful. That is the goal. And that's the direction that we go on every mastermind, every day, every coaching opportunity. So I love the mastermind. I can't wait for this one. If you're on the fence about it and thinking about should I do it or wondering if it's worth it, because sometimes as a new entrepreneur you may be struggling with finances or you may have spent money on a coach before. This is totally different. I'm telling you, totally different, totally worth it. Not even a question in my mind. Not even a question. Absolutely. It will, the way I've seen my business change and me personally, the way I've seen me change and my outlook, even people are saying to me, oh my gosh, you're back. You're back. Your spark is back. Your mindset is back. Your smile is back. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it, and this is why. This is seriously why. I was ready to give up my business and I didn't. And I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.